Hello everyone, let me show you this blog app I was able to make with Django, and currently I'm hosting it on Heroku. And let me just log this out so that we can see the basic features. So we can see that currently we have access to the home page where we can view the articles. You can't delete or make any edits here. So to do that, we have to log in, or we have to register first. So let me register. I'm going to register as Adam, and first name Adam, email address. Okay, my password, and confirm. So created that, and I'm now going to log in. So it said you've been created, log in here, and I'm going to use that as Adam and log in. So now it says welcome Adam, which shows that I'm logged in, and you can see this author is Ify. So I'm going to add a new article, and I'm going to say Adam's first article, that way. And I'm just going to get this lorem ipsum text here, and I'm going to paste that in there, add. And now we can see that the article is here. Let me just create one more. I'm going to say the second article, and still take that text. And now I have the first one and the second one, and you can see the author is Adam. Let me just add one more just to show the pagination, which I was able to create with. So I will say the third text, put that in, add article, and now we can see page 1 of 2. And if we go into the next page, we can see now page 2 of 2, and that's the first post by Ify. So let me go back, and you can see, so that's working. So I can also change my password, and let me try that. So I'm going to change my password. Change password, and now we can see the password has been changed, but I'm still logged in. So I can also see that I can decide to delete the article which I wrote, or I can update. So let me try and update this first, and from Adams I will say my first article, and maybe I'll reduce all this, and I'll just add thanks and update article. And now we can see my first article, and if I click that, you can see that thanks. So if I delete, now we can see that that is gone, and we can see this by Ify. And let me do the same for this third text, delete, and now we can see that's deleted. So I'm going to log out, and I'm logged out. And now let me log in as Ify, and we can see welcome Ify. So basically that's the Django blog app, and I'm hosting it on Heroku in this URL, and is using a PostgreSQL database, and that is hosted with Railway app. So I was able to create an account there, and you can see these are all my tables, and like this, the articles. So we can see the articles here, my first post, the second article, which is exactly what I have here. And let me go back and we can see the auth user, and these are the two users I have, Adam and Ifeanyi. So we can see all that. So that's basically this railway. This the host for the Postgres, and this is Heroku. This is the metrics for the app. This is where I'm currently hosting the Django app. So let's go to the code so that you can see how I was able to create that. So basically this is the settings page. That's the settings.py, and basically I was able to load my env credentials that I have in env, and you can see here that's the env for the secret key, for Django secret key. I have that. So it's saying if that exists, then you want to display that. Then debug is made false because it's hosted in production. And allowed host, that means normally I will put the URL of this website, this URL, but because of this is just a simulation, I just left it to accept all. So we have the app that was created, articles, and we see that the main the name of the main project is called DJ Blog, and articles is the app, as you can see here. Then these are other apps. We use crispy forms with Bootstrap 5 included, and these are middlewares. And you scroll down, you can see the database credentials are also in the env, and we also have storage with nice white noise for compression. And down we have here configuration for the static location, that is static files, and because we are using the collect static to create the static files, as we are going to see down here, static files. So these are created static files, so that's why this is set up here. And this is the crispy forms with Bootstrap 5. So Bootstrap 5 was used for styling. So basically that is it. Then the models.py, what I have is the article class, the article model, and these are the fields. We have title, we have description, we have the slug, which will be created by the signal, as we're going to see here, with a pre-saved signal, so that once this model is once an article is saved in the with the model, is going to create the slug with this signal. And that's what it's saying, just pre-save. That means before the save is completed, it's going to take the instance, and from there it's saying if the instance doesn't have a slug attached to it, then we're going to slugify this. That means we're going to slugify the title, and creating the slug, we now give that instance the slug as slug. So it's going to create a slug for what is saved. Then the published is going to be created while that is saved, and then we are going to also have the user, which is a foreign key relationship, as we can see from contrib auth models. So that's basically the user that is logged in at the moment, will be saved for that. Then that's the signal, and the URL is the next, and the url.py, this is for the project itself. So it's having that for the admin, and it's also having that for the app. So it's saying check the URLs directory for within the articles app, and that's what we have here. So here we are able to create the URL that links up with the views. So the first one is basically the article. This is going to call the article list in the view, and this is what we have here. This is basically the article getting all the objects, and ordering them according to the time they were published. And this is where I created the paginator and also that of the page. And here I'm doing a try Excel block to see that I can create the pagination, and that's what is done here. And then I'm rendering out that result to the articles.html page, and the articles that are collected are then assigned in here, and that is the page here. So what that's going to do is going to pass the articles. We can see the paginator, we can see the article list with the paginator class, and that is what is going to configure the pagination for each of the pages. And here the articles is passed into the articles variable, which is going to be passed to the template, and that is what is going to create what we have here in this case. So that's that. And then there is the article /slug, which is going to define the details page, and that's what we have, articles details. And what that simply is once we click on any of these, is going to take the slug, that's what we can see here, and is going to display that article here, and that is what is here. And simply is saying get the object with that slug, and that article is now passed in. As you can see, it's rendered there. Then we have that for adding. This is for adding an article, and that is when you come here to add this article. And then we have that for updating the article. We'll pass the slug. So this is the login, how to log in with the login form. Login form we created in the forms here. So basically this is the forms. Okay, that's update here. So this is basically updating the article, and this is how to delete the article. And we have that with login using the login view, which was imported from contrib auth views. So that also, and logout. So basically that's the feature for logging in and logging out. So if we are logged out here, it says login and register. So login here. So, and that's basically what's done for the login. It's not reflected in the views actually, because it's using from Django auth views. Then register is the one we have. Where is that? To register, that's here. So this is how to register a user, and we pass it to the template once it's done, and then we pass the user form from there. So the form for registering is here, user registration form is using the model form class. So this is where we do the validation for the password, and then it's now confirmed. And then the last, we have password change and password change done. That uses also a class, the Django class from the contrib auth views for password change view and password change done view. So that's basically it. So we have the base template, which encapsulates basically other templates. We have this Django Ginger or format of designing templates. So we have the nav and the body area, which is basically what we can see here, and styled with Bootstrap. That is what we have here as a static file. You can see, so we go to static and CSS index.css. So we have all that from the background to h1 style and the rest. So that's basically it. Thank you. Bye.